Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the instant match reaction. Everton 1, Lyon 2. I've already done a shorter version of this on Twitter from the ground. And it's probably going to be quite the same, but what are you going to do? Just a disappointing night. I thought tonight there was a little glimpse of the Everton we've been waiting to see. That fighting spirit, playing for the crowd, playing for the shirt. Not about tactics, not about who the manager is, but really playing for the crowd tonight. And unfortunately, it only lasted about 20 minutes until then it dispelled. And I mean, obviously, the kick-off in the Gladys Street really helped that. I mean, listen, the lad in the crowd throwing the dig, and that's just out of order. He's a knobhead. He's going to get himself on the back of every back page. And that picture's going to go around the world, and it makes us look bad as Evertonians. But Ashley Williams, I've got no problem with. Honestly, I want to see that. We slagged Ashley Williams off loads, but tonight I thought he was all right tonight. You know, took the captain's armband and really showed what's been missing. A real horrible narkiness, especially in that second half. And I had no problem with what went on, and that drove us forward for that spell. But obviously, I'm getting ahead of myself. The team was a little bit mad. A centre-back playing right-back, a right-back playing left-back. Come on. You spend all that money and we're still churning that out. Leighton Baines needs a break. Of course he does. But when you're playing someone, for me, who's not even a decent right-back, playing left-back, then you're up against trouble, aren't you? You're giving yourself headaches. Listen, I know, what can he do? Really, what could he do tonight? Maybe play 3 at the back, and have someone playing left wing back, someone who's a bit more attacking. Possibly so. But obviously we give away the free kick with 5 minutes or so gone. Stupid foul. Holgate showing a lot of immaturity, I thought, by throwing that in, and keeper didn't have much chance. But I thought after about half an hour, we suddenly realised that Lyon weren't that good. They were fast, they were quick, they had some skillful, tricky players, but they were too busy throwing themselves on the floor to really build up a head of steam. I mean, it stopped us, but then they never really got anything going. And although they had some really good chances, it was sporadic, it was on the counter-attack. And I think once we got over that, we started to get in the game and make a few chances. And second half, we had a real go at them. Obviously, we went for Luckman, which is, I thought, was a positive sub, a right sub, the right thing to do. And then obviously Morgan Slidling went off, and we brought Sigurdsson on. And again, we kept that going, and we got, as I say, after the melee, we got the goal right at the right time. And then it was all about what happened next. And obviously, we hit the post, and I think when we hit the post, it almost let the air out of the ground. It was almost like that was our chance, because we're not a team that make a lot of chances, and that almost felt like that was our one chance. If we took the lead there, we would have won the game. And you know, not long after, they've gone down the other end. Soft goal, really soft goal, when really we were driving on. I mean, I know I said in the instant reaction before they didn't have many chances second half. They had a lot, but I thought that was their real first chance of the second half. And then obviously after that, they had a lot of chances when the game became really stretched and we were trying to get that equaliser. Listen, it wasn't great. It was ragged. There was players playing in positions they shouldn't have played, players not doing the jobs. But I just thought for a little moment there was that little bit of heart, there was that little bit of fight, similar to the Neville tackle. And sometimes that's all you need, you know. Listen, and people will say, oh, remember 83 and, you know, Kevin Brock's back pass and all those things. Sometimes it can be that thing. Don't forget that season when Neville put that tackle in on Ronaldo. That was a poor start, and it was that one thing that sort of got us going. We got a point in that game, and then we just went on. I think we went to Bolton on the Wednesday night and got a 2-1 win, and it just kept going from there. And sometimes that's all it can turn. And I just felt if that Sigurdsson free kick had gone in, things could have been a hell of a lot different tonight. But unfortunately, it's the same old, same old. We finish with a defeat. And as I said, the keeper's made some absolute great saves. But, you know, I understand that because we were going for it at least. But to me, a few players tonight showed they should be in the team. You know, Vlasic, Lookman. Tom Davies didn't have a great game, I'll admit that, but his drive and his passion, and even at the end taking his shirt off and giving it to a fan almost to apologise. They're the things. Sometimes you've got to play from your heart, and we don't have enough of that. We don't have enough of that. And I think one of the problems is with that, we've got a lot of new players who don't know what it means to be an Everton player, and I honestly think that's a big part of it. We've got so many, the turnover players in the last year or so has been huge, and too many of those players don't know what it means to be an Everton player. And there's not enough, I suppose there's not enough senior players who've been round the block, who've been there. Obviously Jagielka and Leighton Baines, but listen, they're quite cool and calm in a way. We've got loads of younger heads, but I don't know, there's not enough sort of older heads who will drag people through games and tell them what it's like to be an Evertonian. And I think that's exactly what we need. I don't know, maybe there's one managing the under-23s, maybe there's one looking after the loan players, and maybe there's one sitting on the bench at the moment who could do that in the short term. I don't know. But certainly I feel like there's been a disconnect, and just for a moment tonight it felt like there was a bit of joined up thinking between the fans and the players. So if we can get some of that on Sunday against a team like Arsenal, I think if you've got to be like that against, then let's wait and see. But listen, it wasn't brilliant tonight. We've ultimately left ourselves with a huge mountain to climb if we want to progress in the Europa League, and obviously we've got Arsenal and Chelsea on the horizon as well. So we'll wait and see. Will the board make a decision on the manager, or will he keep churning out the same lineup that he's got our support? And we'll wait and see again. What I'm seeing is fans have got no time for Ronald Koeman. Fans have got as much time for Ronald Koeman as Ronald Koeman has for his own personal hygiene, by the looks of it. He looks like he's been sleeping in his car. He looks like he's been doing an Alan Partridge. Let me know your thoughts in the comments anyway. Surely it's got to pick up soon. If it doesn't, then we're in shit street. Simple as that. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. Don't forget to check out Baz's instant reaction, the player ratings, the final word when it comes out, all those things. See you later.